Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Friday, November 13th. Okay, so let's see what it is. What do we need to know? I wonder to evolve and be happy and come home to who we truly are. And I'm using the, let's see, I don't have the box close by, but here's the little book that comes with it, the Light Seer's Tarot. It's an awesome little book. There's just tons of information in it. But anyway, okay, so we have the Emperor reversed. Okay. Oh, all reversals today. That's all right. Three of Pentacles reversed and the Star reversed. Okay, so let's go with the theme first. With the Three of Pentacles, when it's straight up, that's all about teamwork and collaboration and, three people at least, but it could be a much larger group. But it has to do with everybody having their part, and each person has an integral role in bringing together a project, completing a project, although with the threes, we're not in a completion stage at all. We're working on it. So with it coming in reversed, this could be that there's a little bit of either somebody has a disregard for the skills that needs to happen, or somebody isn't wanting to be part of a team player. And that's okay. Like if it's you and you're trying to find your way, maybe you haven't found the perfect group or team that you want to be involved in yet. And that's actually okay if you're finding your way there. Now with the Emperor, when he's in play, I mean he's the father, he's the authority. And this can be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy, it's just the quality of somebody who's structured and very protective. And when the energy is used, when the energy and consciousness is used in the correct way, it brings in, you can see the little Ankh symbol here on his arm. That stands for life. So it's about bringing in, it's ruled by Aries. It has everything to do with new life and in structure most of all, because it is a 4. So when it's reversed, it has me wondering if there's a little bit of trouble in the dad department. If maybe it's hard to find a good team and to collaborate with someone because there's still some wounding left to heal with somebody who misused their authority. Because when he's reversed, he's not the nice guy. He's not the protective dad. It's domination, and it's rigidity most of all. Because with the 4s, we have to watch out for that. We have to watch out for too much structure and holding in, and not having the flexibility and the softness that we need to be creative. So this could be somebody that's been domineering, and it could be in the workplace, and this has you feeling hopeless. With the Star reverse, that is about feeling hopeless. So to turn it all around means for you to realize that you do deserve to have encouragement, to have support, and to have someone, if you're working for someone else, or whether or not you're working at all, you may even be retired, but there might still be some issues with within the past with someone who's been too domineering. This could be a husband or a wife who's a little controlling. And, maybe we've all been kind of cooped up indoors too long for the energy to flow freely, and maybe we just need to all get out and go for walks and or get exercise to release the energy, because again, this is definitely Aries energy and Mars in Aries as well. So there's a real need for movement. So this could be a lack of movement that puts us in this place where we don't feel like we want to connect, and we don't want to help, and we're feeling I mean, we are here at this time in history, and I intend for these readings to be timeless, so that it doesn't so that you can always go back and watch them and get some information for healing, for soul healing. But I think it's probably safe to say that there's nobody on the planet that wouldn't relate to, and it wouldn't even matter what country you're in, we can all relate to the fact that we're kind of being held hostage by a psychopathic, awful person, an awful man. I mean, this could be Donald Trump, and he's not playing fair, and it could be leaving some of us feeling hopeless. So if that's the case, tap into the fact that we're all here together, and we have each other. And many of us had healthy fathers, and many of us are healthy moms and dads. Many of us do have a healthy, strong, boundaries around what we will and will not stand for, and we have voted him out, and we're waiting for, for justice. We're waiting, we already have divine justice within us, but we're waiting for that to come through. So the star is telling us, the star card, which is, here we have two major arcanas, so two major gateways. So to be in our inner authority, we have to hold firm to our faith, in our faith that this is a divine, just universe. Life is actually fair. It's the thing is, though, is it's based on our beliefs. Life is a mirror for our belief system. So if we think that the oppressive, abusive, dominating, tyrannical men, or women for that matter, if we think they always get away with it, then why would we engage and try to make something better with others? And of course we would be hopeless. So these are false beliefs that need to be healed, because there's no such thing as like eternal damnation. There is no reason in the world to ever be hopeless. Never. It's a trick of the mind. It's an ego trick to think that life isn't fair and that life is hopeless. That it's literally not true. But if you believe it is, or if half of you believes it is that way and the other half of you does not, and you're trying to figure out which way is right, just keep asking for the truth. No matter what, always ask for the truth, and ask to be shown your false beliefs. And I guarantee you, if you do have this spin going on, this vicious circle, it would have to do with the pain of a childhood where you had unmet real needs. Because and we've all, probably all of us have gone through that. But when we do have the unmet real needs going on, it causes us to numb out as a means to survive. And then as adults, if we keep numbing out and avoiding our pain, what we do is we use substitutions for real pleasure. And so we might overwork, overeat, overspend, we could have addictions to all kinds of things, shopping even, food, alcohol, drugs, sex, anything that distracts us and keeps us avoiding going into the pain. But if we go into the pain, then we can come inside of our real power, because through it, going through the pain, it releases all that, it releases all the vicious circles that would keep us spinning. But we just have to remember that if we stop repressing the real needs and we know about them, which are our creative self-expression. We could have the Empress over here too, because she's very, very creative, but he's more expressive. So creative self-expression, like if you've grown up as a little one being seen and heard and understood, you will have very, very good self-expression. If you were told to be quiet and they didn't even want you around, or if they ignored you, or if they put you down, you will not have a healthy creative self-expression until you heal that pain and you take your power back. And this is also part of your, to collaborate with others is part of your healthy self-expression, creative self-expression. And who we are deep down inside, we are creators. There's no doubt about that. So we're always co-creating from our inner authority and our strength. And we set those structures in place, and we create a foundation that we can work from. This could be like having a home to work from and working with others. And we have a real need to share our love. That's another one of the real needs is, to give love and receive love, connect. That's a healthy, real need. And then also to know the truth about the way the universe works. With the star card, that's all about the way the universe works. The universe is inside of us. It's inside every cell of our body, and we have that spiritual essence inside of us that remembers what it was like to just think and feel about something, and then suddenly, bam, you have it. There's no downtime in the spirit world like that. There's no time-space continuum, so there's no lag at all in our creative abilities. And then here we are on Earth, and it slows everything down, and we start doubting ourselves. We start thinking, we can't do what we want here. It doesn't work. Things don't work right here. There's something wrong. The only thing that's wrong is that we forgot who we really are, and we chose in our higher selves to incarnate that little fragment that forgot who we really are. And the universe of this planet, this earthly realm, has to mirror back to us the sum total of all of our beliefs. That's the only way we can find our real power. It's the only way. If we had or if you believe in a complete rewarding God, it's either rewarding or punishing, and maybe a little of both. But if you believe in a complete rewarding God, then you're going to give your power away to everything up there, and you're not going to go inside and have your strength and realize that you're the one that's creating it for you. That's just the way it works. So if you give your power away to an outside authority, well, your higher self is just going to wait for you for however many years you need and however many incarnations you need in order to remember that you're the one that's doing it. How else could you find out the power that you are? How else could you come into contact with that creative essence inside that realizes, oh wait, I did that. That was my decision. That was my decision to decide that I don't want to play this game of life anymore. It doesn't work. It's not fair. And only the rich guys get it. That's not true. But if your wounding dictates that and you don't heal it, then that will be your reality. So we do need safety when we're growing up, and if we didn't have safety growing up, that'll be part of the wounding. We do need encouragement and collaboration. We need our parents or our siblings, and if we were only children, then of course we still have our parents and grandparents and extended family and friends at school, teachers. We all need connection that way. And then once we have that, we realize we can just keep creating whatever it is that we truly want. But you have to get that, we have to get that wounding done first. We have to process that pain. We have to question our false beliefs from every angle. and see that the false beliefs, see all the damage that we've done. And, first you have to feel the pain of the damage that felt like it was done to you. But what if you choose your parents? What if, if you think it through on the most finite level, it's the only way that works. It just, all you gotta do is think it through. We are not victims. In our highest selves, we choose our parents and our extended family, our, like soul family, and they rewound us in that perfect way that we needed to be rewounded so that we could finally meet the pain that we've been avoiding and denying for who knows how many lifetimes. Or in our last lifetime, we didn't make it long enough to be old enough to, to figure it all out. So the way it goes is, once you finally figure it all out, first it's going to really piss you off. Once you figure out that the universe is just a mirror, this life is just a mirror for everything that needs to be healed, and any lack of, true power coming through you, allowed to come through you. Once you allow your true power to come through, then you start seeing life in a completely new way. And then you're really willing to work and to continue to work and keep working and working, and have trusty friends or therapists as your mirror to help you work through and find that false belief, and find all those little false beliefs and clear it out through, just keep clearly working through it. And then your power just keeps coming back. But until then, and to all the degrees that you're not looking at your own self-responsibility for creating your own life, to that same degree, you will feel like there's some other outside authority that keeps you from having what you want, and you will feel hopeless. So this reading is a plea from me to you to look at your false beliefs and work it through, process it through. This is a perfect time of the year. Unless you're, in Australia, then it's more of an outer time, outside time of the year for you guys. But no matter what time of year it is, we can always do our inner work, because it just helps bring more of the sunshine through us. It lets our light shine. That is always, this is in every cell of our body. We should, it's beautiful to look up at the heavens and see this and see the stars, but we should never look outside of ourselves for this light, because it's already in here. So, okay. Well, I think that's all I have for today. And thanks, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back soon for Saturdays. Okay, bye.